Welcome, Collective. Welcome back to my channel. I'm assuming you're watching this because you're ready for another collective reading, and I had to wait for the green light in order to start posting these type of readings. I usually do personal readings only. I tried to get into the collective reading thing, but it's just the energy is so fucking heavy. Like sometimes I can't take all of that. I'm very sensitive to energy and frequency, and the shit get heavy. The shit get real heavy. But I'm back for a reason. So I'm guessing every now and then I will be posting a collective reading for certain messages. Maybe for a confirmation or maybe for something else to keep you going. I'm hearing keep moving forward, give you that clarity, sense of motivation. Okay. So last time I used the Finesse is a Minor deck for the collective reading. This was like 2, 3 years ago. Now I'm going to be using a gift that I had gotten from one of my ex coworkers. The cat terrier. She is, I believe, Irish. And she surprised this to me. So I have not really been using this deck. I've been using mostly Vanessa Samina, the Gentle Heart Tarot deck. So clearly, this reading gonna be about change. So I got a lot of downloads. I got a whole bunch of fucking downloads. Okay, for the past like 2, 3 days, I've been trying to tap in just to get a sense of what this reading is gonna be about. I got clarity on knowing what this reading is going to be about, but before I run my mouth and just go off the limb, I want the cards to speak. So I use tarot, oracle cards, whatever the fuck you want to call these cards. I use this as a tool. Okay. I'm honestly a medium. So people call it on here clairvoyant, but I like to hear, I like to visualize, I like to dream. I'm a dreamer. Now, that's also significant to whoever needed to hear that. You're not fucking crazy, baby. Okay? Synchronicity is everything. Now, I'm going to put some cards, and please bear with me. I'm going to be reading this because I have not really, it's still new. I haven't really used this deck. Right now, my little playlist is going on. Bryson Tiller is playing All Mine. Whatever the fuck that means. That was a, I know what I mean. But I know what I mean. We're gonna have to, we're just, we're gonna have to let this flow, okay? So, before I start, I tried to make, like, my setup is fucked up right now, okay? In like 2 weeks, you'll be able to see my desk, my board. But for now, I'm gonna be shuffling and I'm gonna be popping up the cards like this so you can see it, okay? Major Arcanas, as you can see, has the title on the bottom. We're gonna get into this. So let's pray over this reading before we start. Okay. Thank you, Creator. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for this blessing. Thank you for this moment in time for you to give me a word or a message for your creation, for your children. Collective readings. So this means what's happening in the world, not just in one continent or two, which the Americas is two continents. Okay. Creator, I want to thank you for my ancestors, my spirit guides. Oh, damn, this shit is hard. Break it, baby. My spirit guides and my angelic protection. Please protect this reading. Please give me clear, concise, and exact messages. Any confirmations that they want to receive or need to take into account moving forward with their life. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna have to fold these cards a little bit because they're really new. Okay. All right. I'm already channeling you guys. So please forgive me if I keep saying all right, okay, yes. Y'all know who I'm talking to, what I'm talking to. Uh, so a lot of love songs going on. My playlist ain't just about love. It's kind of mixed, so I wonder why the fuck. All right, whatever. Which you want to get into first? Which I want to get into first? Damn, that's a lot. Okay. What you want me to do first? Okay. So I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna have to look this up. Okay. 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 I mean, yeah. I'm not saying nothing because maybe the pictures mean something to you guys. Damn, this setup sucks, but that's okay. Okay. And last one. So this is 7 on the board right now. All right. That goes on top of everything. So let's see. So for the first card, clearly those are cups. So we're gonna see, have to see. Wait, are those cups? Let me see. Yes. So it's the 9 of Cups. I don't know if you can see. Please forgive my hands, y'all. I've been cleaning up. I've been doing a lot before I did this reading. Oh my gosh. Also, this is 9 of Cups. First card, 9 of Cups. But also, you guys, I just wanted to say, like, damn, I wanted to say something just in my mind. But all right, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. It says fulfilled wishes and perhaps bellies are on your horizon. The 9 of Cups is sometimes called the wish card, and it foretells a dream coming true and an abundance of joy, hope, gratitude, love. Growing intimacy may bring a new partner to your food bowl. Regardless of the form it takes, it's well deserved and will bring great contentment. Okay. All right. This is about to go with what I've been channeling, but let's continue with the cards first. I want the cards to play out. The Emperor. We already know what the Emperor is about, right? He's about his money. He's about his energy, his time. He's very calculated, you know, like a king, but an emperor. An emperor is an emperor. Okay, so this is two of something, right? So let's see what this is. This is the third card. Two of Wands. Okay, so it's the Two of Wands, right? And it says the world offers so many lovely distractions. Don't worry, the sea in the background doesn't mean there's swimming ahead. Just the possibility of new experience and brand new opportunity. There are lovely things all around you. The question is, do you go for them or just stay where you are? Your paws firmly planted on the ground. If you're feeling adventurous, itching to take a leap, this is a good time to make a decision. Either chase that toy or don't. I'm gonna stop right there. This is three cards in, okay? One of the downloads that I got today specifically was about divine feminine and divine masculine. Now, what I got previously was about the infinity sign. It started off with the word revolution. Um, then it took me to something visual, like the spectrum. And it showed me black, and it showed me white, and it showed the middle, a yin yang sign. Okay. So what I wanted to let you guys know before we continue this reading is that the world is going crazy right now. There's a whole bunch of fucking distractions going on. There's a whole lot of spiritual activity going on that we are not really noticing because we're too busy, going to work 9 to 5, doing, we're normally what we do. But this year specifically, I know that a full moon just passed. I don't know what it was about. I'm honestly, I'm still learning that part with numerology and geometry, not geometric, whatever, how you read numbers to get like a message or something, like skull and bones and shit. So I'm still kind of new in that. But what I do know, what I have known ever since I was a child, was that nature is dual. You need light and dark. You need the sun and the rain. You need the good and the bad to have an outcome, to have an event be portrayed in this dimension, in the 3D. What I also always knew was that you can create your own reality through fantasy or imagination. A lot of people today in the spiritual community says it's manifestation. I say scientifically, because even though science doesn't say magic is real, or they're just now coming out with the fact that magic is real, metaphysics, alchemy should be observed in a way where you can take physical things and make it into something, which is called creation. Okay. Before I get any deeper, let's just finish this reading. I don't know why I picked this up. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to show you guys what's on the bottom of the deck. So we're gonna get into that. Okay. Last thing we left off was Two of Wands. Now we are going to the Hermit card. The Hermit. The Hermit card. So the Hermit basically means you're going in your own habitat. You're secluding yourself from everything else, everyone else, including the world, right? But you shouldn't, because there's so much possibility out there. You shouldn't have to clam yourself up like this kitten in a bag, right? You see the eye? Unless Sade see. But anyways, don't clam yourself up. Even though mass shit is going on in the world right now, do not clam yourself up. Don't get scared. Don't get fearful, because you can make the shit whatever the fuck you want it to be like. And as a collective, we can do this together, okay? I'm not gonna get into what's going on because we all should know. As grown adults, we all should know what the fuck going on right now, okay? Next, I don't know what this is, but we are going to figure it out. That fell underneath the Emperor. So let's see. This is like cups again. Yeah. So 7 of Cups. Cup. We got 1 1 and we have 2 major arcanas, which is crazy. So that means we definitely do have power. And we're on the verge of either noticing, which is observing, figuring out how to use it, which is another level on the spectrum, right? Before any of this happens, you need to know who the fuck you are first. And a lot of people don't understand how to get to know themselves. You gotta be observant. You gotta pay attention to self before worrying about everybody else, which means gossiping and doing all this other bullshit that you don't really need to be doing. Maybe that's how you figure out what your purpose is and maybe focus on that. A lot of these things that I post on my channel, I mean, y'all should be reading it, right? Okay. 7 of Cups. Having options always seem like a good thing, doesn't it? Think carefully and look deep inside before making choices. Note the fish here, which represent a deep dive into one's soul. Focusing on introspection and an almost sonar-like instinct to make good choices for yourself. Sometimes in life, it's not always clear what's reality and what's fantasy. Don't rush into a choice. The last thing you want is to pick a bowl and find it filled with less tasty treats. You're known for your instincts, so trust them, right? And this is a collective reading, so we have the ability to do exactly what I'm doing. We just use these things as tools. We make these things up in the 3D realm to use them as tools so we know what the fuck we're doing. Okay? Like time. Time is created to become a tool to calculate events and frequencies happening in a moment. Okay? Let's continue. Knight of Cups. Let's read Knight of Cups. Okay. Knight of Cups. Okay. Knights show up when there is a declaration to be made. The Knight of Cups invites you to look at your beliefs and goals to figure out if you're on the right path. Owls symbolize wisdom. So take a good hard look take a good hard look into the wisdom that surrounds you. Maybe not too hard. Nothing is less wise than getting one's head stuck in a flower pot. Through imagination and knowledge, you can find your own true path. Emotions reign. Let them and don't be so quick to judge others while you're on this journey. Okay? Last one. This fell on top of the Emperor and the 7 of Cups. Let's get into it. I don't even know what this is. This is fish. So the bottom of the deck was the 7 of Wands. We'll get back to that. Excuse me. I hope you guys can't really hear my playlist because I do not want to get copyrighted. Four of Pentacles. So that's what the fishies are? Okay. That which you seek is coming into your possession. Things are looking stable and secure. Your treats are here. And all feels right with the world. Just remember to keep a paw firmly on what's yours. You earned it after all. Bro. So, like I was saying before, I was getting a lot of downloads and I didn't want to run my mouth off because sometimes those downloads are specifically for me. I wanted it to come through the cards, my tools, in order to see what messages in those downloads I could share with both of us. Well, all of you guys, sorry. I don't know what that was, but whatever. Okay, so yeah, before I get into the bottom of the deck, I wanted to make it very clear and specific that I do not do this daily. I do this on call. So when this needs to be said, I get up on here and I let y'all know what messages need to be said for the world to see, okay? You have the power and the ability to basically do whatever the fuck you want. You just need to be strategic enough to do it, to implement it like a regular plan. The government is a system. The system works a certain way. All you have to do is learn that system and move accordingly. Just like with divine feminine and divine masculine, divine, I said divine masculine. You have to know your role. Who and where are you on the spectrum? Do you like it there? Do you need readjustments? Do you need a revolution to fix whatever needs to be fixed that's not sitting right within yourself? I also wanted to say, like, a lot of women are claiming to be of divinity, but are not there yet. I'm not quite acting like it. There needs to be a little bit more etiquette, etiquette, whatever. You need to be a little bit more etiquette, have a little more etiquette. You need to be a little bit more graceful, gracious, and to be of peace in order to receive. If you don't have any of these traits in your character, you're not of divinity. Stop chasing to attract and just simply be, so that what's attracted to you may come to you. You won't have to be stubborn, push a pull, or do anything. Every female wants a soft life. Well, that's the start of a soft life. In order to understand, in order to have and keep a man, you need to be able to understand him and his nature. And you need to be able to comprehend your role when you do get your so-called divine masculine. And these are just partners of divinity. Sometimes, the love is a plus, the sex is a plus, but at the end of the day, you two have a mission to achieve that you couldn't fulfill on your own. So we need to keep that in mind. This is how we stay focused and get shit done. I'm not a man, so I cannot tell a man how to be a man. He's simply going to have to go find a actual man to tell him the way to act. I'm a woman. I'm a full-grown woman. I've learned a lot. I've experienced a lot. And I don't really push my advice or opinion on anything, but somebody needed to hear that. Last card at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands. Okay. You know, stranger to tenacity, and perseverance. Lord Jesus Christ. Perseverance at all costs. Some may even call it stubbornness. While you may be outnumbered by your enemies, rest assured that your position on that high precipice gives you the distinct advantage. Stand your ground and you'll have no problem, you'll have no trouble battling them over the edge. You have the upper paw. Rest assured you are in full control. As what I just said, this was a very easy reading. Should I get one more for the collective? Okay, which crystals? So on my personal readings, I usually pick out a crystal for the reading. This is another way for me to kind of get a sense of clarity on what the reading is going to be about. And honestly, between you and me, I'm very, I got a pull here. Okay, tiger's eye. The tiger's eye. Okay. Is there anything else, creator, that we need to talk about before I end this reading? And I hope, please, that I do not have trouble getting this downloaded. Is there anything else, my love? No. Those that will hear will hear, and those that will comprehend will comprehend. Okay, that's great. And I wanted to set this reading for at least 30 minutes, and it's 27:33 on the clock. So this is great. This is perfect. Please like, comment, and share, because sometimes you might not need the message, but the person that you know need the message. I'm not talking about, or maybe I am talking about a whole revolution, but another topic for another day. So I guess that's it. I love you, collective. Please, with all sincerity, be yourself. Be yourself. Nobody else can be you but you. There is no competition in that. Okay, I love you guys, and please show as much love as you can to everyone else, even if it's a stranger walking by. A simple hi or a smile will suffice. You never know who needs it at that moment, okay? I love you guys so much. Oh, also, I wanted to let you guys know I do have another channel. It's basically American history. You can't be spiritual. You can't proclaim to love your ancestors if you don't know who your ancestors are and where they came from, okay? Especially people of my specific community. I'm considered a Black American. So if you do have any interest in American history, please hop on over there, okay? Thank you guys. I love you guys so much.